I hope you guys like this game, and I hope you like my video. I really hope that it's okay and that you guys like it. Oh, I've got my fingers crossed. I hope you like it.
Just want to say, hey guys, it's Claus. I know you're going to like this game. I don't have to hope. This is a fantastic game, played by Booger Dude in his WZ131. There's no wishing for hope involved. Fuck hope. Hope is what people that have no clue and no idea what's going to happen do. So there. Watch this guy. I know you'll. This is a great game. Very few times do we just have no bullshit, straight, great game play on this channel. There's always a twist, but not this time. This guy in his WZ131 Tier 7 Chinese light tank. I kid you not. Just watch and you will think, holy shit. I mean, anyone who thinks this is not a great game has no idea what's going on. And you can tell what kind of a mood I'm in, right? You can tell what kind of, I mean, you can tell just from the title of the video. And it's probably going to be one of those ones that's demonetized. Or maybe not. We'll see how excited I get or how much I rant or whether I concentrate on the game or not. Should I concentrate on the game? Or, because there's something bugging me. You can tell there's something bugging me. When there's something bugging me, I gotta let it out. You can't keep things bottled up inside. Okay, forget the game. I'm gonna rant. Are you ready? Huh? Look, okay, let's get into it here while we watch him kick ass in this game. You know, let me give you an example. There's a difference between hoping for the best and having a plan. There's a difference. And most people don't know the difference. But let me give you a couple of examples here. You go out to dinner, you're taking out this girl for the first time, and you take her to your favorite restaurant, and you show up with, you got a stain on your shirt, you're sitting there having dinner with her, you don't talk about anything that she might find interesting or listen to her talk at all, you just talk about whatever you want. You belch and flatulate aggressively throughout the meal. And when the bill comes, you look her in the eye and very deliberately you slowly slide the bill towards her. And then you put your napkin down and you get up and say, I gotta go to the bathroom, baby. Take care of this, will ya? Yeah, you do that. Then when you're driving her home and you notice she's sitting there in the passenger seat with her arms crossed, giving you directions to her house so you can get there quickly, you can sit there and say, well, I hope she invites me up. Or I hope she calls me back and we can go out again. But you know what? You know what that means? If you're fucked, there's no fucking hope. Not a hope in hell. Okay? Because you didn't have a plan. And you're just going to sit there hoping and shit is going to happen. But here's another example. Like, what do you think is more likely? You got to have a sink installed in your kitchen and you call the contractor. And you're sitting there and you say, I want to have the sink installed. Like how long is this going to take? When can you have the sink installed for me? And the contractor says, well, I hope it'll be done on Wednesday. Yeah. Not a fucking hope in hell it'll be done on Wednesday. Now, if he would have said, on the other hand, we've ordered the sink. It's scheduled to arrive tomorrow at 2:30. The shipment is on its way. The plumber will arrive at 3 and will work on your sink for 2 hours. It should be installed by 5 o'clock tomorrow. That's the difference. Having a plan or just having fucking hoping for it. And it's throughout our... I guess we're watching a tank game here, and we're watching a guy who has a plan and who knows what he's doing. Where I think 90% or maybe 80 or 70 or maybe 60% of people just go out, hide behind a rock and hope for the best. And when you just hope for something, it's like saying, I have no fucking clue. It's one step on the ladder above not giving a flying fuck. You probably don't know what I mean by that, but let me give you another example, because it's systemic in our whole society and the whole world and the whole species. This like, oh, I hope it'll be okay, which means there's not a fucking hope it'll be okay. Here's another example. Like my government here in Canada, just recently in the province I'm in, they introduced the carbon tax. So now gasoline costs 3 cents a liter more, or what is it, like 10 cents a gallon more. And you know, the politicians say stuff like, I hope this leads us along the path of a greener future. Or some fucking shit like that, right? So I went downtown in the city here by a parkade where people drive to work, and I sat out there one day and I asked 100 people that came out of the parkade. They drove to work, and I said to them, hey, gasoline is more expensive now, you know, about 10 cents a gallon more. Are you going to not drive to work now, or drive to work less because of that, to get us on the way to a greener future? And 100 out of 100 of them said, no, I still got to drive to fucking work. 22 of them said, well, I hope these measures help in some way, which means that there's no fucking way that they're going to help. Because at the end of the day, there's no plan. That's the difference. There's just hope and no plan. And the government will take the money and spend it all. And at the end of the year, they'll say, oh, we spent all the money. As a matter of fact, we spent more than we took in. We have a deficit. And people are still driving to fucking work and turning the air conditioning on when it's hot and putting the heat on when it's cold. And, hey, we're not greener. Well, there was no fucking plan. And don't get me wrong. I am completely 100% for being more efficient and smart. Like, for example, the Germans. The Germans had the same problem, and the politicians asked the scientists, oh, we got a problem. We want to be greener. What do we do? And the German scientists said, well, the problem is we are using too much hydrocarbon. The burning of the hydrocarbon is not good. And in order to decrease our footprint, of course, the correct solution is to use solar and wind power. Therefore, we must build 243,000 wind turbine stations and install a solar network which is capable of capturing 43 million megawatts of solar energy given normal lighting conditions. Yeah, that would be the easiest way. And then the politicians said, okay, well, that's a good plan, and they did it. And that's the fucking difference. They didn't, I hope things get better, because they're not going to get fucking better. Fuck hope. You need a plan. A plan beats hope every time. And that's why people that sit around and see something on the TV like the polar bears that are having trouble getting the seals because the ice there's not as much of it, or those little penguins that are all huddled up. It used to be minus 42 all the time, but now it's only minus 41, so they're losing some of their plumage, which is causing something or other, and the eggs don't incubate or whatever the fuck. And they watch and they go, oh, I hope things work out. What? Fuck hope. That's, to me, is like one rung in the ladder above not giving a flying fuck. Now, not giving a flying fuck is bad, because it means you don't give a flying fuck. You don't care. Not caring is bad. But it's not that much better to just be uninformed, not really educate yourself on what the issues are, and then just look around and see something on TV or the media and then just react, say, oh, I hope it'll be okay. To me, that's just an inch from not giving a flying fuck. And so all these people that think that I feel good about myself because now I order the free-range eggs when I have breakfast, and I sure hope that makes a difference to the chickens' lives. Not knowing that all that means is in the big fucking chicken building where there's 300,000 chickens, they've installed 2 little 1 foot by 2 foot doors so that if the chickens choose to, they can go out and freely range in a little fenced-in area of 10 feet by 12 feet, and none of the fucking chickens do, because they're all huddled in there pumping out eggs as fast as they can, because they've lived their whole fucking life there, but they're technically, according to the law, now classified as free-range fucking egg-laying chickens, and people are, oh, I feel better ordering the free-range. Fuck you! It makes not one little fucking iota of difference. And these people are uneducated and have no fucking clue. Oh, but they hope it'll make a difference, which is just 1 inch above not giving a flying fuck. Oh, but they'll feel great because the next time that they're on fucking Facebook, some ad will pop up sponsored by the local government and it'll say 63% of our constituents agree or strongly agree with our green enhancing action plan. I hope we can make a difference together. What the fuck does that even mean? I'll tell you what makes a difference. I'll tell you what makes a difference. A plan. A plan makes a difference. A plan from someone who knows what's going on, who knows the issues, who's educated himself, who figures it out, makes a plan, sticks with it, and gets things done. So the next time you're at work and you ask one of your coworkers, hey, when are you going to have that report ready? I'm waiting for it. And he says, oh, I hope I'll have it tomorrow. Look him in the eye and say, fuck hope! Sit down and figure out a plan and let me know how long it's going to take you. I'm not kidding, guys. Anyone who sits around thinking, I hope this will happen, is just basically saying, I have no fucking clue, and I'm one step above not giving a flying fuck, and you there, you're watching this video, what have you done lately to help with something that you hope for? What have you done? You must hope for something. You must hope the birds are going to have enough food, or you hope your credit card gets paid off, or I hope I lose enough weight before my trip to Mexico. What have you done? Well, I'll tell you, 75% of you, fuck all. You want to lose weight before you go on your trip to Mexico so that you look good in your bikini? Yeah, what you need to do is you got to decrease your intake of calories. You got to increase your burning of calories. So you've got to go for a walk or ride your bike or go to the gym or swim and stop eating fucking donuts. And you got to do that for 3 or 4 fucking months. Or when you get to Mexico and you squeeze your body into that bikini, you're going to look like a fucking hog. I hope I look okay. There's no fucking hope! And I just realized that I may have completely alienated my female audience, and I did not mean to do that. And the same goes for you fat fucks. You're going to go to Mexico and you want to wear the board shorts that you bought 4 years ago, but you've been sitting on your couch drinking fucking beer for 2 years, and you're not going to do anything. Oh, I hope I can squeeze into them. And when you get there, you're going to be tightening that fucking board short drawstring with your big belly, hairy, sweating thing rolling over, and you're gonna, I hope my wife finds me attractive when I'm down there, and there's not a fucking hope! And, he had a pretty good game there. Yeah, there are tanks involved in some of my videos. Look at that XP, 1725. Look at all these fucking zeros. But that's what you get sometimes. I get going on a rant, and the takeaway here, guys, is fuck hope. You want something, you want to make something better, get a fucking plan. A plan trumps hope every fucking time.